major revelation about the true flower of life. You're not going to believe this one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just making sure I'm plugged in. It looks like I am. Major revelation about the flower of life and the 11th tablet of Thoth. It's been a great day. It's been an emotional day. It's an emotional time, but I feel fantastic, and I feel renewed, and I feel very much full of grace and humility to so many of you and to so many new friends, and you know who I'm talking about, and I do appreciate you very, very much. But let's talk about the 11th tablet of Thoth, the Atlantean, and he's talking about the tablet of the above and the below. And it automatically makes the spiritual person think about as above, so below. It makes the person think about thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. It makes people think about a lot of things. And Thoth basically says that he is immortal. And I automatically think of Highlander, there can be only one. Is Thoth the one? Is Thoth Connor McLeod of the clan McLeod? And if you haven't seen Highlander, what's wrong with you, man? But Thoth seemed to say that he was immortal, and that would lend credence to many people's beliefs that Thoth was many figures down throughout history. And I guess the question would be, who is Thoth today? Well, Thoth is still teaching us. We're still learning from Thoth. And Thoth says that he is immortal. And Thoth talks about having been immortal. And Thoth talks about working with humans. And from listening to this tablet, it makes me wonder if maybe Thoth hasn't been dabbling with human DNA in some way. If Thoth hasn't been involved in that sort of activity, and I would think that he would be involved in it in a benevolent way, but I guess it's possible that it would be something else. But that is certainly something interesting to ponder, because we don't have opinions anymore. We have options and we have opportunities. But was Thoth immortal? I think so. Is Thoth immortal? I think so. Has he been many figures down through history? I think so. Has he tampered with human DNA? I don't know. But I would have to believe that he has done a lot to try to improve our status and try to improve us as a species, both individually and collectively. Thoth says in this tablet number 11, that he built the pyramids. Of course, he went to the land of Chem, which is Egypt, from Atlantis, at the demise of Atlantis, if you believe the stories. And Thoth says he built the pyramid. It's a rather interesting claim, but he does claim it. And he says a lot of things that have borne themselves out. So if he built the pyramids or not, I wasn't there, but it is certainly very interesting to speculate about. And he talks about the fact that if you draw lines from the pyramids, it will lead you to the entrance to a underground place that contains the secrets of the universe. So if I had the money, and if I had the requisite money to grease the skids of the Egyptian bureaucracy, maybe I'd take a look, maybe I'd take a shot, but it really doesn't matter, because he certainly gives us a lot of spiritual knowledge and information, which will keep us very, very busy for no money finding out. But very interesting to think that if Thoth did build the pyramids, and if there is an underground cache of information, an underground chamber that has some type of technology in it, who knows, but it certainly makes for fun thought and fun consideration. And Thoth gave us a revelation here, and he talks many times about the 9 cycles, the 9 cycles, the 9 cycles. And as he was saying that, I realized, and this was a revelation, I know I've been dabbling in the prophetic here lately, Thoth wasn't just talking about 9 cycles, he was talking about 9 circles. And I believe that he's revealed to me the true flower of life. And I'm going to show you that here in just a minute. And all to the as above, so below. This tablet is the tablet of above and below. I have a good friend who's a Christian, and I'm reminded about the words of the Christ, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth, even as it is in heaven. Of course, I'm reminded of the great spiritual adage, as above, so below. And Thoth tells us, ladies and gentlemen, that the powers of heaven, whether you look at it in a Christian context or whether you look at it in a more esoteric spiritual context, the powers of heaven are available to us here on earth. The kingdom of heaven is available to us here on earth, and it gives context to the words of the Christ, Jesus, the Master, Yeshua, whatever you want to call him. Or if you don't believe he even existed, the message that coalesced around the figure states that we would do his works. The guy that walked on water, the guy that healed the dead, raised the dead, healed everybody, the guy that appeared and disappeared, the guy that did miraculous, phenomenal things. He said we would do the same things that he did. But he didn't stop there. He said we would do even greater things. Even greater things will you do. Was he Thoth? Was Thoth speaking through the figure of the Christ, telling us the same thing that he told us in tablet 11? The heavens are yours, the power of the heavens. I don't know. But I know it's true because I have seen and manifested in very recent times the miraculous. I didn't do it by myself. I had help, but it did happen. So are you ready to see the true flower of life, ladies and gentlemen? I know that you're familiar with the thing that's called the flower of life. I should probably show that to you. Let me just show you the flower of life. And it's so nice to have my Macintosh back functioning in perfection. I'm so glad. The flower of life, let me pull up a good image of the flower of life so I can show it to you. And then I'm going to show you the real flower of life. Somebody says, well, Jeff, how do you know that the one that you're going to show us is real and that this one isn't real? Well, I just kind of know, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even tell you how I know. I just know. Well, I will tell you how I know. So let me share this with you. Whoops. This is what the flower of life looks like, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're told is the flower of life. This thing here, which is all a bunch of circles interconnected. And that's why I know that it's not real, because all of these circles are interconnected. And all I have to do to take down this entire system is infect one of these circles. And because they're all interconnected, it will take them all down. It will destroy every single one of them. This is what the fear and guilt control matrix wants us to believe is the flower of life. This is not the flower of life. The flower of life is much more simple, and the flower of life is not interconnected. And I'm going to show you now what the real flower of life is. Are you ready? No, really, are you ready for this? Do you want to see a revelation of the extraordinary type? Here's the real flower of life, and I'm going to explain it to you. And I hope it's still here. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the real flower of life. And let me show it to you. Well, it didn't get that much bigger, did it? But this is the real flower of life. And I'm going to tell you why it's the flower of life. Thoth said the truth of life is in 9 cycles. And he also meant 9 circles. This is the real flower of life. Notice, first of all, that these circles are not interconnected, but they're touching each other. And notice this, the number of man is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The number of man is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we are all connected to our higher self. Our higher self is all the same higher self. And that is number 7 in the middle, which is perfection. Men, and I mean women too, mankind, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is us individually, representative of the individuals, all the individual men and women. That's what the 6 is. The seventh one in the middle is our higher self. And it's emblematic of all of us. And I'm a little bit hot here on the mic, sorry. It's emblematic of all of us together. And if you also look at it, you can see it looks like the sun. See, here's the rays of the sun coming off of it, and it's right in the center. So the Son of God is at the center of the unity of humanity. How do we know that we are his disciples? How do people know that we follow the Son? Because we have love one for another. So you can say the very center of being humans that follow the Christ is the Son. The Son is right in the middle. The Son pulls us together. The Son makes us one, mankind, one through the Son. And is the actual SUN a portal through which we enter into the next realm? I don't know. But mankind, our collective higher self, joined together, joined through the Son. So the Christians, the nobly minded and noble-hearted Christians are right. We are connected through the Son. The noble-minded and noble-hearted Christians are correct. There is a body of Christ, and we are all one in the Son. And look at that. I wish I could color it in. You see the sun here? Just imagine this is the sun. If I put a smiley face on it and some glasses, and you'd see the rays. And then are you ready for the rest of this revelation? These two out here, Father, Mother. Mankind as individuals joined together through the Son. And here's the Father, and here's the Mother. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the true flower of life. Very simple, very beautiful, very elegant, and just pretend all those circles are the same size. I did my best. I might have to make that as my backdrop, because that is the true flower of life as revealed in the 11th tablet of Thoth. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what you call a revelation right there. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty. This is New Cosmic Knowledge. I'm encouraging you to unindoctrinate yourself. I'm encouraging you to ask questions and question answers. I'm encouraging you to be your own guru, guide your own spirit, and master your own ascension. Do the inside job. Create yourself. Build a life you love. It is an inside job. I love you all. I appreciate you all. You honor me by watching these videos. We're about to go over 25,000 subscribers. I can't say thank you enough, and I can't salute you enough for being here, seeking after truth. I thank you for your friendship. I thank you for those of you that have been supporting me every step of the way, and I'm especially touched by those of you that have been supportive and those of you that have been helpful and have continued to love me through a difficult time. And I can't tell you how much that means, the love and the outpouring and the support. It warms my heart, and I couldn't have done it without you. But ladies and gentlemen, that's a major revelation about the true flower of life. The power of heaven is ours. And this is something that noble-minded Christians, noble-hearted Christians, and those of us that follow the message of the Christ, we can gather together around this. We can be united in the Son, in the true flower of life. And that, my friends, is a worthy hope. That, my friends, is a worthy dream. We can reach out across the aisle to those in the New Age, and we can reach out to the noble-minded, noble-hearted people within Christianity as we grow together as one around the Son through Father and Mother. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty. This is New Cosmic Knowledge, and I hope that you hear something here that makes you want to be a better person. Until next time, love and light to each and every one of you. And we are the last generation of real humans. Let's get busy.